G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So today's video, it's been a bit dead in Dokkan other than the glitch that's recently popped up. So hasn't been a great deal to produce content on, just been link leveling, but I thought why not make a video on what I consider to be my favourite team in Dokkan at the moment. Now let me know down below what your favourite team is. Obviously going to be a wide variety of opinions I would have thought as to who everyone's favourites were. Obviously, it's a very subjective thing, but for me, this Super Saiyans team that we've got here is just insane. Obviously, got a lot of top quality units here. The Int Namek Goku is still very fresh in our minds from the 350 million download celebration. His kit is phenomenal. His animations look great, especially that 18 key with the Kamehameha. Got a lot of units that a lot of people would have summoned for. You look at the GT duos, you've got the obviously the 350 million Goku, you've got the Gogeta here who just changed the tech orbs, which was annoying. You got the GT Saiyans from last year's celebration, from this year's, sorry, Golden Week. So was it Golden Week or was it Saiyan Day? One of those two. So a lot of units that a lot of people will have. Pretty lucky that we did take Goku out of that first slot. So not only is this my favourite team, but I think it's a very accessible team for a lot of players. The animations are all extremely good apart from the support World Tournament Goku. The plan here is to get Namek Goku and AGL Gohan together, which we already had, and then Gogeta with the Vegito. At some point we'll be able to get them both transformed and they'll work crazy together. But yeah, I'd just bring this team in, run through the GT Legendary Goku event. We should do this pretty easily. And then yeah, just love to hear what your guys' favourite teams are down below. Obviously expecting a fair bit of variety. I reckon a lot of people would be really up and about for the Reps of Universe 7 team. I know when they first came out and they blast through every piece of content in the game. I'm still waiting to pull the Int Team Universe 7. Hopefully I'm able to get them at some point, because I reckon, again, for me, a unit being good is great, but I think it comes more down to the animations. Animations like that 18 key there are probably what keeps me involved, and a lot of these animations that Dokkan are creating from scratch now have been great, so hopefully they keep up with that trend. Yeah, look at 700k from Gohan here is not great, but he's an awesome supporter, and being from the World Tournament, it is also pretty good to get some value out of those units. So we're not going to transform into Gogeta at this stage. We'll collect all of those, start building up our Dokkan meter. Hopefully they do bring out more stages to beat, or more missions, sorry, to beat this Legendary Goku GT edition. We must have 20 plus missions for the original, so hopefully they do continue that and stack that into this. I know a lot of teams will really struggle to get through this event, not because of the stages that we're getting through now, but those last stages against the Super Saiyan 4s, you can take some really big damage there. So it would be difficult, but I think a lot of players would be excited about that. And not to mention the potential of stone rewards, the ticket summons on the Goku banner and the Vegeta banner when that eventually does drop on global. So definitely looking forward to that Vegeta as well. This is going to hurt a bit. Yeah, 123k, but that's okay. If you may have looked down below, our HB bar is like almost 600k. So HP is not going to be something that we have to worry about for a while. Surprised that we didn't get the finish there. Just grab a heal there, another one there. Floating the GT Vegeta is a great option. Obviously the orb changing helps with making the team just a bit more synergized, I guess is the word. So the team does have 2 orb changes, so that's really handy for us. Support on rotation here, so we'll go through and we'll go bang, that into that, into that. These two are crazy 1-2 punch. Just between their damage reduction, their raising attack and defense on super for that one turn. Both can fire off multiple super attacks in a turn. There's going to be a bit of discrepancy here in terms of damage because my STR Goku and Vegeta are rainbowed, whereas my Gogeta or Tech Goku and Vegeta are only 55%. I was sort of holding out on this video until they were rainbowed. Unfortunately, I couldn't quite get there. Wanted to put this video out because it has been a while since I dropped a video for you guys, but they're fully link level 10 bar their final link on Gogeta, which I think is Fused Fighter. So I'll keep linking that, get him done. But yeah, not the end of the world. It's probably only a couple % of attack or defense or something like that. So we will actually do it like this just because we don't want to hurt ourselves with the type disadvantage there. We actually can't get a super attack off, but I'd be very impressed if we did survive, or if the Goku did survive till that stage. One of the other best things about this team is that the leader is so good. Namek Goku is one of the best leaders in the game. You do not have to build a team around him whatsoever, really. You throw this Gohan on there and they're sharing 7 out of 7 links, and he can the Goku can float. He has the potential to do additional supers in that third slot, or you can run him on main rotation. It is really up to you. He has a really good link set, so just a all-round really good unit, especially as a stacker. Any LR that does stack defense is going to hold up very well. So what we might do is do it like that, and then we'll be able to grab those tech ones there. You may question why I bring Vegeta instead of Goku. That is because I feel GT Vegeta does hold up quite a bit better defensively if you're not running a full GT hero team. If you're running the full GT hero team, Goku probably does hold up better defensively, but for this situation we haven't got another GT hero in it, so Vegeta with his getting the defense per key sphere just works a little bit better. So we did cop a fair bit of damage there on Goku and Vegeta on that first normal. They were fine after they got that additional off. But let's see. Hopefully we don't get supered here. That would cost us a fair bit of health. Maybe I could transform into Vegeta. I'm not sure whether I'd want to do that at this stage. We'll just have to wait and see. If we do transform into Vegeta, we'll definitely do the Gogeta transformation as well. So getting the second super off with Vegeta, awesome. A second raise of his defense should, well, he would have been very tough to beat there. So what we're going to do is collect those. We'll get off our Dokkan attack. I always do like to use, this might not, yeah, should get it. Yeah, I always like to use my Dokkan attack against the Great Ape. Even though he doesn't have a crazy amount of health, his offensive numbers when he fires off that super attack can cause some big damage, especially because we are turn 9, so that it means we have stacked up a fair bit, but especially a unit that may not be on main rotation and getting to build up, they can get obliterated at this stage. But 18 key with a Dokkan attack, we should, yeah, there we go, just one shot at him. This AGL Gohan is still super good. Funnily enough, I have rainbowed his TUR just for sort of something to do, I guess. We'll collect those. We can grab that, and that should hopefully drop the... Nope, it did not. Thought we might have been able to get to the int key spheres there. Back down, the defense lowering from the Super Saiyan 3 Goku's super attack should have worn off, so STR Goku and Vegeta should be back up to full strength defensively. It's almost strange when you don't get an additional with them. I think I had some really good skill orbs, so I did stack them up. I think they actually have 17 additional and 17 crit, I believe. I should check that out. But adding the additional in from their passive as well you nearly almost expect them to at least do one additional. But still, we didn't get supered, so that wasn't a concern at all. And then Gogeta not getting supered is also very handy, obviously, because that's with the type disadvantage. So let's see if we can get some additional attacks off here with the Goku, because as I mentioned previously, nope, no, we didn't get supered at all. Okay, so we'll just have a quick squiz at defenses. Gohan is better defensively at this stage, so what we'll do is we'll collect that. We'll just stick with getting the 12 key for Goku, get the 6 key spheres for Vegeta. Handy thing with this team is that we do have a number of int units, so that means we should be able to get through the last stage relatively quickly, thanks to that type advantage, because I know bringing in AGL units like Gohan or UI Goku, UI Goku is a bit of a different case because he does have the crits, but it can make it a bit difficult to get through that last stage, because you really do just want to burn through him as quickly as possible. We haven't been supered yet by the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is a bit concerning. Does that mean he's saving one up for Vegeta here? I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. No, there's the 5 dodge, and we didn't. Okay, so we'll pop that. We'll collect all of those. We won't transform him yet. I'm getting very close to that stage. We might save it for the final tech stage. Let's see. Probably should have used it on the int stage, to be honest, though, because we do get that super effective against all types. Would have helped to deal a bit more damage, but with the 7 out of 7 links, we would have lost some of that. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword as to what you want to take advantage of. 160k damage there. Remembering that we do have the World Tournament Gohan on rotation, so we're getting the extra defensive support. So that could have been a lot higher, and considering that my Goku and Vegeta is Rainbow fully link level 10, that's still quite a bit of damage to take. So I might sabotage myself on this next rotation and try take damage, maybe. We'll see. I do want to get Vegeta and Gogeta out, so there we go. Here we're starting to take a bit more damage there. We'd have to be below the 77% threshold. Ignore that. But we are going to get a massive heal off, because I'm just going to grab all of those, fill up that Dokkan gauge, power through the Super Saiyan 4 Goku this stage. Let's see how much damage we are able to deal. 5.1. The friend had 1 dupe in it, but unfortunately not fully link level 10 like mine. Funnily enough, I barely summoned on the Goku banner. I think I got him on like my 2nd rotation, and then spent the rest of the download celebration going after Frieza, spending hundreds of dollars. So that was painful, but we got there in the end. I did get my 1 copy. 6.6 million from Gohan. No support, that's just free damage from being Rainbow, as well as the fully level 10 linked. As I mentioned earlier, does share full 7 links with the Goku, and you can see my Goku actually hit higher than the 18 key on the other Goku, so I probably should have just kept mine on rotation throughout this. We didn't get the finish. Okay, that's alright. Oh, here we go. Here's something. Just 1 second. Just make sure I did have the active skill off while I was doing link leveling. Let's watch this animation. This is one that we don't get to see very often. Some of the transitions here are awesome. Like as he goes into his final shine, bang. That does look sick. Oh, we didn't get the KO screen. Wow. That's actually pretty insane. He had no health. A lot of what the GT units do is, I guess, depending on how many key spheres you're grabbing. So it's probably to be expected that we didn't get the finish there, because that did no damage. Annoying of Goku to dodge, but we've got him here. So next turn I will try get the AGL Gohan hit a few times. That way we can get our transformations off next rotation. So We might not have to actually. If we just do this, then that will get us an 18 key. I'm not too concerned about having that being an 18 key. We'll get Gohan a super attack even though he doesn't need it. And because we will probably get Gogeta out next rotation, we won't need to worry about the orb arrangement because he creates rainbow orbs. So up to a 5.9, does raise his attack on his 18 key super compared to the 12 key getting us the this will be interesting to see, but 12 key gets us a stack of defense. Haven't really got many additionals with this friend, which is surprising. 66k, Gohan will take damage here. I just have the single dupe in mind, so what, maybe he might take like 20, 30k. Let's see, 21k. So not the end of the world, but enough for us to get what we want here, because we can now do this. Bang. So we pop that and we get the transformation into Vegito. This was so dope watching this on the Dokkan now, seeing these guys getting revealed. Even though we had seen them from, they did the data download, unfortunately, before the celebration, seeing them in action was still sick. So there's that one. Then we pop this here. View Jean. Yeah, sick. I love this Gogeta animation. Once like the light appears and just shines through their little galaxy thing. That I don't understand how anyone can hate that, because that just looks insane. So we know the super attacks in the first slot. If you're playing this for proper, you would put the Namek Goku in there, but we're not doing that. We're going hard here, and we're going to slap through with that, and that into, whoops, could have grabbed those int key spheres there. So 5k damage, not that crazy. 4.2 million damage there. Again, not that crazy, but then you also have to remember that Gogeta is super effective against all types, so you do get a bit of extra value there. Plus, he does have the crit chance as well. So, unfortunately, this is classified as a key-based super. If it was just a melee attack, we had a chance to negate that. Negate's probably not the word, but to block it with that sick animation where Gogeta gets punched in the head and it just does nothing. No additionals. Wow. That sucks, because you really do want this that Vegito to be doing additionals to batter up his defense, so that then you're not taking damage and then you're dealing out crazy damage on those counters. There you go. Mind Goku seems to be doing a hell of a lot more additionals than the friend Goku, which seems interesting, considering, as I mentioned earlier, mine is 55%. And he tanks perfectly fine there. And let's see, how's the attack spread? So we're going to get a massive heal here. And then we'll grab those. And we may as well go for those for a bit more of a heal. And you can see we're basically up to 400k health again. Namek Goku with 5.1. Now, if I'd been going for his 18 key super more regularly, obviously that number would be a hell of a lot higher. Here's his guaranteed additional. Thing is with this Goku that he does get a lot of attack from his links. So he should definitely be one of those units that you put on your list of I must link level, because his potential just drastically changes. That's annoying. That was a nice little 5.7. If I'd got the critical there, we could have definitely finished it this rotation, but that's okay. We might be able to get the KO screen for Gogeta next turn. Ooh, this might be close, but we do have the support here. We can grab all of them. We can grab that for a heal, and then get another heal there. You can see back up to 422k health, 4.8 million attack stat pretty much. We have got the hit, so we're not getting dodged. This should give us the KO screen. That Soul Punisher sphere just looks insane. The little smile, and there it is, guys. So that is my favorite team on Dokkan at the moment in action. As I mentioned earlier, please do comment down below on what your favorite team is. let me know how different it is from mine. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.